Some of you guys who are subscribed to us be like, Dan, what are you doing? You do art? Yeah, I actually do art. And everyone's like, well, why? It's like, well, because it's fun, kind of-ish. I mean, it's pretty terrible when you're bad, but... And then you must be like, well, why are you drawing if... Well, why are you putting this on YouTube if you're garbage at drawing? And, well, I mean, free content for the channel, you know, why not? But at the same time, I want to improve my skills and just overall show you guys my overall progress on becoming a art master. And you know what, I think when you're learning and you know you're trying to improve yourself too, it's great to be able to relate to others who are in a similar position as you. Okay, enough of my rambling. What are we actually going to be drawing today? And yeah, today we're going to be drawing Raven from Teen Titans. I don't know, I was on YouTube and I found this really funny clip of her, and I'm like, you know what, I have to draw Raven. You know what, yeah, I'll go show you the clip.
We are doomed! I can't believe I let you talk me into this!
Say what? I was ready to walk before you...
Quiet! Hi.
Alright, let's get started, but first... Everyone's like, where'd you get that chair? Oh no! Okay, let's actually, oh no, my glasses. Alright, let's actually get started. Well, it's about, what, 2 or 3 hours later, and I mean, the drawing is actually going better than I initially thought. If you saw during my sketching phase, it was kind of a little bit rough, and I was very insecure in how the result would be. I was actually not panicking because it's a little bit over the top, but I was like, this is gonna turn out bad. I was just thinking really, really negatively on how the drawing was gonna come out. But then I took a 5-minute breather. I actually watched some Gary Vee, a very good motivational speaker, while I continued drawing, and I just focused, relaxed, and I continued onward. Because this is kind of a big problem I've been having recently. Whenever I start drawing anything, if I want to make a finished piece at the end of the day, I just stop midway through, or some part in between before I can even finish it, because I just lose confidence in the artwork, and I want to restart. I want a fresh new page, but I've been doing this too many times, and how can I improve if I don't finish anything? So, really in this video, I just want to at least finish this up. And so far, it's actually turning out not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. You know, just a little bit of confidence can take you a long way. Well, I the project. Thanks, Dan. Well, I just finished the project, and yeah, it looks kind of bad. Everyone's like, kind of bad? Yeah, it looks not too good. And the reason why, and I think this is kind of a valuable lesson I learned, is I need to start finishing projects more. And I said this beforehand, but it's very, very important. If I don't finish a project or get extremely far into one, I can't compare and contrast to any previous ones within recent times. You know, that's something within learning art, especially someone myself who's learning by themselves without any proper schooling or whatnot, or tutoring from someone else. You know, this is all self-taught. You have to be able to, go back to your prior works, fix what was wrong and, you know, make it better, improve. You know, trial and error, basically. And if you can't do that, you're just going to be wandering around lost without any direction. And throughout making this entire video, one thing I realized, I want to make this into a coherent series that's going to continue on for quite some time. And the reason why is I kind of want to document my journey of becoming a great artist, you know? I want to prove to people that when you start out, you're going to be complete garbage, you know? I feel like a lot of people get the impression that people who are great within the art industry just have it at such a young age and they run with it, like this extreme natural talent. I mean, some videos, you know, natural, some people get it more than others, that's fine. But, you know, even I'm guilty of that. I mean, of course I know people start from humble beginnings and, you know, their art is mediocre at best or whatever, but, you know, you don't get to feel it and experience it, you know, you don't get to see it firsthand, so I want to document all the progress, etc., just to prove to everybody else that, you know, it's possible. And we're going to start, I guess today, each episode is going to be, I guess there's going to be an overall lesson to it. Obviously, there's going to be a speed draw alongside, etc. So, another reason why I want to start doing these videos a lot too is, you know, as you saw, it motivated me to actually finish a project. Like, if you go through my Procreate folders, or it's not really a folder system, but my files, all my projects, there is a big gap within 3 months where I've not have had any finished pieces. This is the first time I've finished a piece in like 3 months since like November. You know, that's insane. So it's going to be a great way just to motivate me to at least finish it, because it's really hard. It really is hard to finish some of these, especially when you're not as good as me. And another reason, you know, free content like I mentioned beforehand. And hopefully you guys could relate and be entertained by it, you know? I mean, sometimes when you're in a similar position, it's great to have something that you could... I don't know what to say. I guess metagate? I feel like I'm kind of repeating myself. You know what? I'll just... I'll end it here. Oh, and thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe, like, all that jazz, and if you didn't like it, tell me off in the comments. Tell me what I can improve within this content, things that went wrong, things that went right, all that jazz. Love the feedback. Great, good criticism overall. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.